This is the QTV Nightly News, which is also on Q Radio 103.3 FM, and I am Mamna Buka. Thank you for joining us. Here are the headlines. A 20-day counterterrorism training program is currently underway in the Gambia designed to enhance the capacity of Gambia Armed Forces and police personnel in tackling terrorism and related security threats. QCell Gambia Limited and UNFPA, in partnership with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, on Wednesday held the signing ceremony for the construction of a state-of-the-art outdoor gym and youth safe space at the Independence Stadium in Bakau. The Medical Research Council Gambia at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine on Wednesday hosted a conference on data science and artificial intelligence to advance health and research and innovation in the Gambia. The Judiciary of the Gambia on Tuesday held a swearing-in ceremony for newly appointed judicial officers at the High Court complex in Banjul. The Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, PURA, convened a validation forum on Tuesday to advance the development of regulatory tools for the ex-ante regulation of wholesale and retail telecommunication services and products in the Gambia. Those were the headlines, now the news in detail. A 20-day counter-terrorism training program is currently underway in the Gambia designed to enhance the capacity of Gambia Armed Forces and police personnel in tackling terrorism and related security threats. The training is organized by the Islamic Military Counterterrorism Coalition in collaboration with the Gambia Armed Forces. Jacqueline Coley attended the opening ceremony today, and she now reports.
The Islamic Military Counterterrorism Coalition is a 43-member intergovernmental military alliance of Muslim-majority nations established in December 2015 by Saudi Arabia to combat terrorism. The coalition focuses on coordinating and strengthening joint efforts against extremist groups such as ISIS. Its core objectives include enhancing coordination, unifying intellectual and media approaches against terrorism, combating terror financing, and fostering operations with international organizations. On the 4th of May 2024, on the sidelines of the OIC summit hosted in Gambia, the Secretary General of the Islamic Military Counterterrorism Coalition, Major General Mohammed bin Said, met with the Gambia's then Minister of Defense, Sering Modunjai. IMCTC also implements strategic initiatives, programs, and training courses to build the capacity of its member states. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Major General Mohammed bin Said, Secretary General of the IMCTC, said the training marks the full implementation phase of the strategic military initiative to improve the skills and operational readiness of security personnel in counterterrorism efforts.
Through its programs and initiatives, the coalition seeks to build national capacities and develop institutional competencies of member states, thereby enhancing their readiness to confront various forms of terrorism and its evolving nature.
Major General Mohammed bin Said explained that the training forms part of 15 strategic initiatives implemented under the coalition's 4 key domains.
This initiative is part of an integrated system that includes 15 strategic initiatives covering the 4 main domains of the coalition. It encompasses 90 training programs and 20 awareness and knowledge programs implemented across member states to promote practical cooperation and integration in the fight against terrorism.
Babakar Ojuf, the Minister of Defense, emphasized that in today's era, violence and terrorism pose significant threats not only to national security, but also to regional stability. He affirmed that the Gambia remains committed to protecting its citizens while contributing to peace and security across the region.
No nation, regardless of its size or resources, is immune to these threats. It is therefore essential that we work collaboratively, share expertise, and enhance our operational capabilities to prevent and respond effectively to such challenges.
Minister Juve emphasizes on the opportunity of this collaboration.
It has become more important today than ever before that we get our men and women prepared to deal with situations where we are surprised by events that would make life difficult for our citizens. So this training is welcome. It's a great opportunity.
The ongoing training is expected to enhance the Gambia's counter-terrorism readiness, foster regional cooperation, and strengthen the country's role in collective security efforts among IMCTC member nations. Reporting for KTV News, I am Jacqueline Collie.
QCell Gambia Limited and UNFPA, in partnership with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, on Wednesday held the signing ceremony for the construction of a state-of-the-art outdoor gym and youth safe space at the Independence Stadium in Bakau. Ansumana Esonyasi reports.
This signing ceremony indicates a formal commitment by the UNFPA, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and their implementing partner QCell Gambia Limited. The project is part of a major drive to enhance physical and mental well-being, sexual and reproductive health, mental health and personal development for young people within the Greater Banjul area. Underscoring the significance of the project, especially in addressing the lack of good quality recreational facilities across the country, Youth and Sports Minister Bakari Baji commends the UNFPA and QCell for their partnership and commitment to ensuring the realization of the project.
Because I know QCell and Q Group is investing a lot of money in the sports sector, supporting recreational centers, including football fields, sponsoring tournaments, and now going into the infrastructure with the KG5 pavilion that Q Group is supporting, and now with this youth recreational facility that is coming up. So these are all indications that Gambian companies are ready to not just do business and make profit, but also to plow back the profit into the things that are very important for our people.
Q Group Chairman Mohamed Jah said as a Gambian-owned company, QCell is committed to youth empowerment and infrastructural development, especially sports facilities, and gave assurances of QCell's readiness to ensure its successful implementation and timely completion.
We deeply value this collaboration, which stands as a model of public-private partnership at its best, where government, development partners, and the private sector work hand in hand for the greater good of the youths. We commend the Ministry for its leadership and UNFPA for its steadfast support and technical expertise. Together, we are building modern infrastructure. We are creating opportunities and hope for our young people. At QCell, we believe that when we invest in youth, we invest in the future of our nation. We look forward to seeing this space come alive with energy, creativity, and purpose.
Ndairo Sar, UNFPA's resident representative, stated that once completed, the facility will significantly support national efforts to advance SDG 3, which is to do with good health and well-being, SDG 8, relating to decent work and economic growth, and SDG 10, relating to reduce inequalities. She also reaffirmed UNFPA's commitment to women's empowerment and reproductive health in the Gambia.
Today we are here in a public and private partnership. The Q Group is already in a MOU. We signed an MOU with the Q Group to ensure that we work on issues related to youth empowerment. But the Ministry of Youth and Sports is our line ministry when it comes to young people. And over the years, UNFPA has worked very closely with the National Youth Council and the ministry in general to make sure that the young people's potential is fulfilled.
Once completed, the new state-of-the-art recreational facility at Independence Stadium is expected to provide inclusive spaces where young people can pursue healthy lifestyles, access crucial information on mental well-being and reproductive health, and reach their full potential. Antoine Sonyasi for KTV News.
The Medical Research Council Gambia at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine on Wednesday hosted a conference on data science and artificial intelligence to advance health research and innovation in the Gambia. Iafatu Gay was at the conference and she now reports.
The event, titled Data Science and AI Applications to Health Research, convened local and international experts, policymakers and scientists to examine how AI and data-driven technologies can revolutionize public health and medical research. The conference also coincided with Data Science Awareness Month 2025, highlighting the growing role of data innovation in addressing real-world health challenges. Professor Umberto Alessandro, Unit Director of MRC Gambia, emphasized the potential of AI to advance healthcare while stressing the need for cautious and ethical approach to its adoption.
I think we are really at the beginning of understanding the potential of AI for health, not only health research but for health. And there is a huge space that we need to take, at least some of it, for the unit, for Africa, and trying to be at the forefront of the research in this field.
The initiative aims to raise awareness of AI's practical applications in the Gambia's health sector, while promoting local expertise and partnerships to drive innovation in data management and clinical research. Boubacar Ba, Head of Research at MRC Gambia, outlined the conference's objectives and detailed the planned activities for this year's Data Science Awareness Month.
So the whole point would be now to create some awareness, see what is possible, see what people out there are doing, and probably then that way would stimulate interest in some researchers then coming after this work and say, look, I'm working on this project, I think AI could be used here, can we collaborate and stuff like this,
The conference featured speakers including Laura Matson, Head of Data at the Isaric Pandemic Sciences Institute, University of Oxford, and Habibullah A. Babukar, Senior AI and R&D expert at Air Liquide. Their presentations at the event highlighted how AI can be leveraged in data management and healthcare innovation to address pressing global challenges, while cautioning against over-reliance on technology. As AI expands globally across healthcare, business, agriculture, and education, the Gambia is embracing it for national development. Speaker stressed AI should complement, not replace, human intelligence. Babu Gay, Head of IT at MRC Gambia, highlighted the role of AI in advancing research and innovation.
We are witnessing one of the major interventions, that is one of the major breakthroughs, and that is AI. But then we have concerns about how legitimate or how impacting or how beneficial or how can we mitigate the risks that AI poses.
The conference highlighted commitment to harnessing AI for health research, promoting ethical innovation, strengthening local expertise, and ensuring that technology complements human intelligence to address real-world health challenges. Reporting for QTV News, this is Yafat Gay.
We will now go for a commercial break. When we return, we have more national news stories. Do stay tuned.
mag ñi nee nañ yaa leen doy ndaw ñi nee nañ yaa leen doy buur ñee jigéen nee nañ yaa leen doy.
His Excellency President Adama Barrow dina commencé doxandu bi moo def ci biir réew mi pour waxtaan ak mbooloo mi gis ni nit ñi dëkkee ak tamit am xibaar yi nga xam ne moo aju ci liggéey yokkute yu ñoo def ci biir réew mi. ci jamono jooju nag président bi dina am ñaar fukki meeting ak benn ci tundu yi gannaaw loolu yi dina dem seeti liggéey yokkute yi nga xam ne toll na ci fanweer ak benn bokk na ci di liggéey ci wàlli mbéy mi ci wàlli courant bi wàlli jànga wàlli wérgu yaram dooleel jigéen ñi ak ndaw ñi ak yeneeni liggéey yokkute ci biir réew mi yépp kon nag àndale nag His Excellency President Adama Barrow commencé ko novembre ci fukki fan yi ba sa décembre ñetti fan yi ci doxantu gi nga xam ne mu ngi ko war a def ci biir réew mi ngir waxtaane yu am solo yu njëriñ réew mi.
it's time to celebrate women who lead, innovate, inspire, and empower. Join us for the GWCC Women in Business Forum and Awards Ceremony, prestigious evening, proudly organized by the Gambia Women's Chamber of Commerce, GWCC, honoring resilience, excellence, and leadership in business. The theme for this year is For All Women and Girls, Rights, Equality, and Empowerment. On that day, GWCC will give awards in the following categories: Women in STEM of the Year, Women Entrepreneur of the Year, Regional Women Agropreneur of the Year, Women in the Catering of the Year, Women in Green Business of the Year, and Lifetime Achievement Award. Be inspired, celebrate success, support women in business. Tables and tickets are available for sales. Linger table, $50,000. Garmi table, $40,000. Taru, $30,000. Jigeen Jambar individual tickets, $2,000. Mark the date, Friday, 28 November 2025. Time, 7 p.m. onwards. Venue, Sir Dauda Kairaba Jawara Conference Center. For bookings and information, contact 2031 080 319 2823 662 3282. At GWCC, women-owned businesses are our priority. This advertisement is proudly sponsored by EU.
Welcome back, and this is QTV News. As part of ongoing initiatives to strengthen the administration of justice and improve efficiency within the nation's legal system, the judiciary of the Gambia on Tuesday held a swearing-in ceremony for newly appointed judicial officers at the High Court complex in Banjul. Aissatou Berry has the details.
I, Adama Jallow, do affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of the Gambia according to law.
The swearing-in of 6 newly appointed first-class magistrates and the Master and Registrar of the High Court underscores the judiciary's continued dedication to upholding the rule of law and enhancing efficient service delivery across all levels of the justice system. The newly appointed magistrates are expected to play a vital role in meeting the increasing demands of the country's lower courts, while the new Master and Registrar will provide crucial administrative and judicial support within the High Court. Chief Justice Hassan B. Jallow congratulated the new appointed magistrates and wished them success in their tenure, expressing confidence that they will carry out their duties with diligence, integrity, and a deep sense of responsibility.
Your appointments are as a result of the confidence of the Judicial Service Commission that you will be able to discharge your functions as required by the law. And we are also confident that you will be able to do so.
Chief Justice Jallow further urged the new appointees to uphold their oath by administering justice impartially, without fear or favor.
To deal fairly with all persons who come before you and to deal with them impartially. You need to be guided also by the Code of Conduct for Judicial Officers.
Ben Fall, the newly sworn-in Master and Registrar of the High Court, delivered a speech on behalf of the newly appointed judicial officers.
We are truly humbled by this trust. The ceremony today is not only a formal affirmation of our duties, but also a call to renewed dedication, integrity, and service to justice. Your Lordship's leadership and vision continue to inspire us and guide us in fulfilling the high ideals of this noble institution. We equally extend our thanks to my Lords Justices of the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal for their presence and encouragement, which we receive with deep appreciation.
The appointments are part of the judiciary's broader reform initiatives designed to enhance access to justice and reduce case backlogs, especially at the magistrate level, where the need for timely adjudication continues to grow. The swearing-in of these judicial officers reinforces the Gambia's commitment to a fair, efficient, and accessible justice system, ensuring citizens' rights are protected and strengthening the nation's rule of law. Aissatou Berry, QTV News.
The Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, PURA, convened a validation workshop on Tuesday to advance the development of regulatory tools for the ex-ante regulation of wholesale and retail telecommunication services and products in the Gambia. Jacqueline Coley tells us more.
PIRA authorities say the report under review offers a comprehensive roadmap for implementing extant regulation, a proactive framework designed to ensure fair pricing, prevent market abuses, and support the long-term sustainability of the telecom industry. The validation represents a significant milestone in PIRA's ongoing efforts to promote competition and transparency in the Gambia's telecommunication sector. Sering Moduba, Director of Posts and Telecommunications at the Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, emphasized that these regulatory tools will enhance oversight mechanisms while fostering a more competitive environment that benefits both service providers and consumers.
It offers a unique opportunity for the industry players to review and refine the model, to share feedback on the proposed recommendation, and to collectively agree on the path forward. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, the Government of the Gambia, through our ministry, reaffirm its unwavering commitment to support the regulatory reforms necessary to achieve universal, affordable, and high-quality digital service to all Gambians.
Lucy M. Jain, chairperson of the Board of Directors of PIRA, described the validation as timely and urged participants to review the study thoroughly. She also encouraged PIRA to publish tariffs, noting that doing so helps strike the right balance between affordability and sustainability.
It enables us to determine tariffs that are fair to consumers and sustainable for service providers. And again, I'll urge PIRA, DG, please, you need to be publishing the tariffs on quarterly basis or as required by the Act, because knowledge is power. So information is power. So if the consumers know what the operators are going to charge or are charging, it preempts surprises. So it's very important.
Njogu Elba is the Director General of PIRA.
We recognize the delicate balance between affordability for consumers and viability for operators. We also understand the importance of protecting smaller players while encouraging innovation and investment. The proposed regulatory tools aim to prevent predatory pricing and market distortions.
Over the years, PIRA has rolled out numerous regulatory initiatives designed to enhance service delivery, encourage investment, and protect consumer rights across the Gambia's utility sector. The workshop underscores PIRA's commitment to a transparent, competitive, and sustainable telecommunications sector. By implementing these regulatory tools, the authority aims to ensure fair pricing, safeguard consumer interests, and strengthen the long-term growth of the Gambia's telecom industry. Reporting for QTV News, I am Jacqueline Coley.
The Gambia Immigration Department hosted a decoration ceremony on Wednesday to honor more than 90 officers who were recently promoted across various ranks. Lolly M. Kamara attended the event at the department's regional office in Banjul, Lasso Wharf, and filed this report.
This ceremony was a moment of pride and celebration for the newly decorated immigration officers and the senior leadership of the immigration. Promotions spanned the ranks including Chief Inspector, Inspector, Sub-Inspector, Senior Immigration Control Officer, and Assistant Immigration Control Officer. The officers received their new ranks in a well-attended ceremony with representatives from sister forces performing the traditional water pouring ritual, symbolizing prayers for a smooth and successful transition. Deputy Commissioner Famara Koli, Commissioner for Banjul Region, congratulated the newly promoted officers for their dedication and outstanding performance, while reminding them that their new ranks carry greater responsibilities.
Special congratulations goes to the officers in Banjul Region, particularly. For the elevated officers, the motivation could not have come at a better time than now. We have made a significant achievement and development in Banjul Region as manifested in your revenue collections, patrols, and the monitoring of people within and out of Banjul. You highly deserve commendations.
The vote of thanks was delivered by Chief Inspector Usman Jobate, who spoke on behalf of his colleagues.
We are committed to upholding the highest standard of service and integrity in our new role. We look forward to working each of you to continue making a positive impact on the lives of those who we serve.
Assistant Director General of the GID, Olimatu Jame, encouraged each officer to view their promotion as an opportunity to serve with greater dedication and professionalism, while remaining exemplary in conduct, diligent in duty, and committed to the core values of integrity, discipline, and patriotism.
To the senior officers and supervisors, your guidance and mentorship have played a pivotal role in shaping these young officers. Let us continue to lead by example, fostering teamwork, accountability, and respect within our ranks. The strength of the Gambia Immigration Department lies in our unity and shared commitment to national service. To our partners and community stakeholders, your support remains invaluable. The task of maintaining national security and effective migration management cannot be achieved by Immigration Department alone. We appreciate your continued collaboration as we work together to promote lawful migration, protect our borders, and enhance public safety.
The ceremony underscored the GID's commitment to recognizing excellence, motivating officers to uphold professionalism, integrity, and patriotism, while strengthening the department's mission of safeguarding national security and promoting effective immigration management across the country. For QTV News, Loli M. Kamara.
I'm afraid that's all we have time for today. Join us again at 10 p.m. for another bulletin. Thanks for watching.